What's going on, team? Got something kind of heavy I want to talk to you about today. I want to talk to you about hard times. And transparently, it's just because I have a little bit of a hard time that's hit me in the last week or so. And I just, I know some things that happened to me, went through my mind, or probably some things that have happened to all of us. Maybe it's happening to you right now, or maybe it's happening to you in the past. You want to know what to do to avoid it in the future. So, a lot of times, these things, when I make them, it's just because of something I just experienced. It's kind of like, so honestly, it's kind of like a release for me. So as always, if this helps you, fantastic, phenomenal. It's the only reason I do it. If it does, pass it along to a fella or a fellette, as they'll say. So have you ever had something that's happened, whether it's in your family life, your spouse relationship life, or your walk with God, work, whatever? You ever had a hard time where it just hits you, oh my gosh, it's all bad, it's the worst, close everything down, shut it down, never gonna be good again, gotta sell everything, gonna be living in a box, whatever the case, right? Your mind automatically starts going to all these negative places, and it's like, oh, it can never be the same again, right? So I got a couple of analogies for you, because people hit me up all the time. Hey, I love your Formula One analogies, because everybody is a Formula One fan. If you're not, I'll pray for you, because it should be. It's an amazing sport. But a lot of the time, so in my particular favorite team right now, which is Red Bull, okay? So there is things that you have to do in that sport in order to maintain. One of those things is you have to be really good at pit stops. And for the longest time, one of the biggest things, like Red Bull's just been like the pit stop king. Like they're just like almost perfection. Like they just don't make mistakes. And here lately, they've been making all sorts of mistakes in the pit stops. It actually cost them a position just this last weekend. And it's like, what in the world? And probably in the moment, it's like, oh my gosh, it's all bad. We can't ever do anything. Like, we went from being up here, now we're down here. It's like, oh, everything's worse. It's like, no, really, at one point in time, you were the best at this. And now you're screwing it up. Just stop. Just stop. If you just would fix that, you'd have been 1 point higher just in this last race, but you've had pit stop issues the last couple of races. Anyway. See what I'm talking about? I'm just venting. It's like, whew, it's kind of, whew, I like winning. Anyways, how about an easier standpoint for you? So, just a few weeks back, I don't know, maybe 3-4 weeks ago, whatever, I just had a weekend. I'm like, man, forget cheat meal. I just want to eat whatever the crap I want to eat for this whole week. I'm just tired. I want my cinnamon rolls, my pancakes. I want all the nasty bad things, right? And I just went ham for a weekend. I was like, I'm doing whatever. I don't care. I want good tastes. Like chicken and rice I didn't want it for a minute, right? And in 2 short days, I gained 5 pounds. And I was like, well, that sucks. And it's not like full stop, oh my gosh, it's not gonna work. Everything that I've been, it still works. Okay, I made a bad decision. I ate really bad for a couple days. Don't do that. It's already gone. The 5 pounds are there. I just gotta do what I've been doing that I always do, and it'll be fine. It's not all over. It's not all lost cause. It's not like, oh, I was doing great for all these years and now it's just my body. No, just straighten it out. So where are you in right now, or wherever you have been, or again, maybe this happens to you in the future and you put a playback on this thing. Where are you at that you may just be thinking, it's all over, it's never going to be good again, whatever thoughts you may be having. So scripture talks a lot about a lot of these things, right? So one of the things I think about in times like this is if God cares to feed the birds of the air, how much more does he care about you? It's nothing changed other than what you're thinking on right now. You just have to do the main things. And then let's say it's a business deal, oh, we didn't hit our numbers, or we've lost all these people, or okay. There's probably one thing, and you probably knew when you did it that you shouldn't have done it. Maybe you grew too fast in this category, or maybe you got laxed in this category. You probably know what it is that you did. So you don't have to rewrite the whole script. It's not all a dumpster fire. Just relax. Fix the one thing that you probably knew you shouldn't have done in the first place. I knew that going ham for a weekend was gonna have consequences. You knew when you went easy for that week or for that month, did I say year? Maybe even more than years with an S, right? You probably know what you were or were not doing that caused this. So just stop, fix your pit stops, fix your diet, fix whatever it is you need to fix, and do all the things that were like, you've been successful before. Maybe you're like, oh no, I haven't. Okay, well, what's the thing you know that you should do that you just keep not doing, right? Or maybe, for my Christian folks out there, have you ever had that moment where you're like, I just don't feel close to God right now? Well, that probably means at some point in time you were, because you would not say right now. What is it you were doing when you were close? You were probably spending time in the Word. You're probably praying, probably going to church, probably doing all, having a relationship. And now you're probably not, you maybe haven't picked up the book for a couple days or weeks or whatever. Maybe you haven't talked to God in a minute or two. You haven't prayed to it. Like, what have you missed? It's pretty simple. Like, honestly, don't overcomplicate these things. Yes, bad things happen. And it's probably because we allowed something in that we shouldn't have allowed in. It's not all bad. You don't have to revert it. Remember, cast your burden upon me, for my yoke is easy. That's what Jesus says, right? You need to give it to God. And for me, in this time right now that was hard for me, my wife, just being the rock and the freaking stud that she is, like a day or two after, actually I think it was like maybe an hour or two after, she's pretty solid, right? She just came right back. She's like, hey, you know what? I feel God's got us, this and this and this, and like just walk me through it. And it was like, you know what? She's right. It's not all over. This is a bad moment for this brief second. All the amazing things that have been happening didn't just suddenly stop. It's not like, someone put a dam, like, it's all fine. So just stop it. Whatever you need to stop it. And just do the activities and the things you need to do that got you there before, or that were getting you there. A lot of the times, there's all these ups and downs, and people stop right before this big old snowball just starts riding on down the hill, right? And you can see all sorts, I forget what it's called, the enemy that you know that you don't, I don't know. There's all sorts of YouTubes on it that I'm sure that you can find. But nonetheless, I'm just trying to say, take a deep breath, fix the one bad thing that you probably know that you need to fix, and just start your daily activities. Start making your daily actions and doing the things that put you in the right direction. Don't fall into the trap of, oh my gosh, it's all over, it's all negative. Like, don't do that. Don't allow yourself to be there, okay? And first go to God. Second, if you are married, if you got your partner in crime, go to him. If you don't have your partner in crime yet, go to your friends. Reach out. And this is why I always talk about that it's so huge to communicate your goals to others. Let others help hold you accountable. And if you don't have anybody in your life that's willing to hold you accountable, then you need to go find somebody. I got people in my life 100% to hold me accountable, wife being a big one. I got others that I try to hold accountable and look out for them. Like, these things are going to happen. And if maybe you have someone right now in your life that hey, I think, such and such is maybe struggling a little. Like, if you just got it on your heart, like to just shoot them a message of encouragement, then do it. Do it. So, hope this helps. I know it happens to all of us. Maybe it's happening to you now. Maybe it's happened to you in the past. But I promise you, just make the correction that you need to make and start taking the actions. It's not all, it's not throw it all away. It's not what it is. The same things that got you there are going to get you there again. I promise you. So, catch you on the next one, my friends.